Welcome you all here at Bula Agro Enterprise. My name is Sant Kumar.
Sant Kumar is the founder of Bula Agro, a seedling nursery located in Nandi. Last week we looked at part of the training Bula Agro has taken initiative to carry out with the female participants, mainly around the Nandi area with the help of PIFON. The Tel-A-Woman program specializes in training women to blend their own sterilized potting media, how to grow seedlings, and the importance of fruit trees.
9 years now I'm doing my own business, running this business, Bula Agro Enterprise, which is a nursery business. So what I am doing now here is producing fruits and vegetable seedlings and landscaping plant and supplying it to the commercial farmers. But now, because of this disaster and COVID, this virus and all that, I think there is big demand for backyard gardening, and a lot of emphasis has been done. And a lot of organizations are already distributing seeds for the backyard farmers. But when I look at it, how many of them know what they are getting? Because these seeds contains some open pollinated seeds we can plant direct, but there are other seeds that like eggplant, tomatoes and chilies, you have to raise seedlings. So what I am doing now, I've been asked to train particularly ladies, to train them for the backyard gardening. And when I was asked to train the ladies, I say, hey, this is a good opportunity for me to put things across that I have been thinking from a long time. Because ladies, for me, they are doing a very important role in any family. Is cooking the food and for the whole family. So now I think they know the recipes and all that cooking food, but I think they should get out of the back door of the kitchen and go into their backyard garden and start growing things that is good, suitable for the families. So that's what I am will be doing today. How can you grow seedlings and crops in your backyard garden?
To recap what we learned last week, the first thing we did was make our own blend of media through the use of riverbank soil, composted sawdust, composted animal manure, sand and pine bark chips. After we mixed the different medias, we sifted the mixture through a semi-industrial sieve and got it ready for cooking. We then heated up a 55-gallon steel drum to 80 degrees and cooked the soil for approximately 4 hours.
I've gone through the media and I wanted to know as a beginner, like the exact portion of different type of media to get your perfect media. Like as a beginner, I would take more of these not knowing that it affects the media of a plant. So how can we test that we've got the exact portion of media, ratios?
See, you can send it to a lab and get it tested. It will cost you a fortune. But a simple test I'm going to show you. You get a bottle, white one. You put the media there. That's the media you're going to grow your seedling. What you do is pour water. You let it settle down. I think you have to start seeing it. On the top you see floating. That's your humus. I think after some time it will clear and you see the sand. And the bottom, the soil, different, and the clear water, and then the humus on the top. So a good potting media should have a lot of humus, a lot of soil. The sand is heavy, set in the box, and then you see the black one, and then clear, and then the humus floating. If there is no humus, a lot of sand and clay, you'll have drainage problem.
This week we're focusing on seedling growth and the different types of containers you can use if you're unable to get your hands on some seedling trays.
So what you can do is fill up the soil, the already sterilized soil, you fill it up here, and then we'll show you how to plant. So Mary, can you fill that one with the soil? Now if you don't have the tray, you do it in backyard, this is where you can whole milk can cut into half, fill in the, you can grow your seedlings. You can use that, you can use the cup, or even you can use the egg trays, all recycled, don't throw it away. But commercially, if you're doing, then it will be like this. There's about 50 seedlings in this tray. If you have to do 5,000, then you can work out 5,000 times 50, and how much, that's how we work it out, eh? And supply, and farmer takes it with that. And when he takes out for planting, what you do is you pull out. It comes out like this. And if you plant this one, there is no setback, it will grow. But that's one. But if you pulling from the ground, you know, farmers usually make a bed and put the seed there in the ground. You pull it out, then it will become bare root, you know. So when you pull it out from the ground, it will come out bare root. And then, if you transplant, this will take some time to recover. And this one, the roots already get a new root comes in straight away, no setback. So most of the farmers now are changing to this system. They give orders, thousands of seedlings, they go and prepare the land. And when the seedling is ready, they. But for the backyard, you can use all those methods. Eh? Now, if you see here, I'm looking at this is Casa, brought it from Tabuni. So what we're doing now, cut one or two nodes, they put in. If the weather is not favorable, this commercial planting, you can do all these things in your nursery. When the wet weather coming in, the seedlings will be about that big and you can transplant. So you can do it any crop, fruit trees, kava, vanilla, sugarcane. But we here at Bula Agro do 2,500 tray. And sometimes when we do the hand finger, it goes deep and all that. So what we have to divide is a sort of a dibla. It's a 50, so we'll put it here. So that's the eggplant seed is drop in there.
One of the best ways to know how good your soil is by pouring in water and seeing how long it takes for the soil to soak it up. The quicker it soaks up, the better your soil quality is. Now, coming up after the break, we learn about the importance of fruit trees and how to protect them during bad weather.
Now, planting them in drum is a couple of advantages, eh? Like this one here, if it was in the ground, I can't do anything if cyclone is coming. But in this one, if the weatherman says it's coming 200 miles west of Nandi and we gonna get it, then we watch the wind direction and we just come and push the whole tree down. Let it sleep on the ground. The cyclone goes over it and when it goes, you put it back.
That's up next.
Backyard gardening is not only digging the backyard and planting. You can do it so many ways. You can do container planting, and you can make a box fill your soil and box gardening. And now I'm developing one screen house planting. And once that is completed, then I won't be using any chemical at all, insect control.
Today we're continuing with our Telewoman Workshop at Bula Agro in Nandi. Nursery founder Sant Kumar shares with us some information about fruit trees like kumquats and benefits of drum planting. We're also learning about the Malabar spinach.
This is called Malabar spinach, or the Indian spinach, or the Chinese poi. So what you do is use the leaf for making salad, smoothie, lolo, and see. You can grow it by seed. See, that's pepper seed here. You can plant these to grow, or you can grow it by cuttings. Website is full of nutrients, very rich in iron. And I think we have a big problem among the women and children. Iron deficiency, we make them run to the pharmacy to buy iron tablet. But these are some of the things that can be grown in the backyard.
We then headed out to the nursery to see the fruit trees.
See, once they're in the sun, then it's hardy, hard enough, right? That's what we call it, hardening. It's hard, it's not soft, and it's already got the food water. You put it there and it will start growing. So that's already roots here. Eh? But you put in the ground, you pull it out, it comes out bare root. So this is the seedling tray system, that's the bare root system. And I think that was the traditional system people have been doing. So we have and now is no shell on shade, no plastic. But we got this nursery frame here. If there is a need, we just put the green cover on. But if there is no need for it, if there is rain coming, you think there will be danger for the seedling, then we put the plastic on. So I have 5 different varieties of lime. When people come here, they say, oh, they want to buy lime. I say, which lime? Oh, the green one. When you take it to the plant, mother plant, they say, oh, this is the one. It's not lime, it's lemon. So this is why I got them planted into drums. Now, planting them in drum is a couple of advantages, eh? Like this one here, if it was in the ground, I can't do anything if cyclone is coming. But in this one, if the weatherman says it's coming 200 miles west of Nandi and we gonna get it, then we watch the wind direction and we just come and push the whole tree down. Let it sleep on the ground. The cyclone goes over it, and when it goes, you put it back. Kumquat. Sava kumquat. You see supermarket, they're making juice, selling juice and all that. So it's full of fruits. And you can pick the big ones, the small one, and now you see the flowers. And then a small child can reach. So what do? You teach the children, hey, boy, go and get the molly, the red one. He'll come and pick one and take it, no? So you're teaching him to pick it from the fruit. So you plant one tree, you got fruit full, yeah, and that's vitamin C food. And this is the sweet one. I have 2 varieties. One is the round one, and the other one there is sweet kumquat. They call it the rugby ball, the shape of a rugby ball, the face and the gate. See, sweet kumquat, you plant one in the front of the house and one at the back of the house. So when you're getting out of the house, walking, going to anywhere, you pick one fruit, eat and go. And when you're coming back, you come through the back door, pick one fruit, eat and come in the house. That's enough vitamins for you for the whole day. You don't have to get a vitamin C tablet. Tropical fruits, I think, is big demand. Just like dragon fruit, we're growing here, we just started growing. And our friend from Vietnam, Ho Chi Minh, they're exporting it to New Zealand. When I was working in Nature's Way Cooperative about 25 years ago, they came down from Vietnam to have a look at the hot air treatment plant. And now, last year I had an opportunity to visit Vietnam, and they're doing more than 1 million tons, and they're doing into 60 different countries exporting, including New Zealand. Where is New Zealand? Where is Ho Chi Minh? Where is Fiji? Where is New Zealand? We're sitting next door as an opportunity for us. But what we have to do is develop the protocol, export protocol, because quarantine rules and regulations. So I think the green pear guava and dragon fruit, if the country is looking at opportunity to get into, so I think tropical fruit, and then we eat, and then value adding is the next step.
Throughout the season, you'll hear the term value adding quite a bit. So let's break it down. What is value adding or value chain? Value added agriculture focuses on increasing the economic value and or consumer appeal of an agricultural product. Often producers have products they can market as both an original and a value added agricultural product. They simply need the assistance in getting started. It is basically changing the physical state or form of the product. Examples include processing wheat into flour, corn into ethanol, slaughtering livestock or poultry, or slicing tomatoes. Coming up next, we meet Arti and Vani, two of the participants from the top program.
I'm Arti. I'm from Navakai Nandi. I reside here for 20 years now, but originally from Nandronga. I got married here, and I joined PFON with Lavinia like 3 months back. I learned how to prepare soil and them. She took us there. So after that, I come from there. I teach the ladies here in Navakai to do how to do your own soil rather than buying the soil.
Right.
Yeah, we have like sometimes you go to the market or that like we have to buy the soil. Instead, we can use the one we have at home.
Yeah.
So we use it for planting.
Arty, a former participant of the Telewoman Workshop, is now a tall mentor herself, training a cluster of other women from the Navakai area in Nandi. Arty works hand in hand with fellow mentor Vani in ensuring their trainees know exactly what they're doing and helping out in whichever areas they need to. Arty has already harvested some of her hard work and is now awaiting her second harvest.
Looks like we have some extra visitors. Yes, these are your puppies, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
They are male.
So, all right, you guys can hang with us. So tell me, have you applied the same knowledge that you learned from the training?
Yes, I have
to
learned
this?
all the knowledge from there. I use it here.
Okay.
I
So,
used to do my planting here. Like I use the thing so that the mother it's growing fresh. No
Yeah.
insects inside. I use that manure to do here.
so tell me about the manure again. You said you use your own manure.
Yeah, like we use like chicken manure. I use like 5 kinds chicken manure, sand, and topsoil,
Yeah.
and some like grass we have, and riverside soil. If you don't have riverside soil, you can use it like the soil we have at home.
Right.
We use it. Then sometimes we steam the thing. If not, then you have to cook.
Okay, yeah.
If not, then you just mix it and leave it in the sun for like 1 week or 2 weeks. Hot sun in plastic bag. Leave it there, then it will steam by itself. When the hot sun is there, then you can use it.
Okay, well, why don't you walk me through the rest of your garden?
Sure.
I heard that you've also been helping the ladies of the community.
Yeah, Navakai ladies. So we just arrange 2 sets of ladies here. We arrange and then we ask them to come over. So we do the program with them.
Okay.
And the best thing is that we learn. We went there, they teach us. We learn how to do our own gardening at home, the backyard gardening. Because I don't have a big farm to do, but I like doing gardening.
Yeah.
So I get the knowledge how to do it, and I can like tell some other ladies to do it at home.
Yeah.
So learn the thing how to grow the thing like proper way, so we can get the vegetables rather than buying it.
Right, so you're saving money,
Yeah.
you're eating organic,
Yeah.
and it also gives you something to do, I'm guessing, right?
Yes.
In the daytime. Well, that's awesome. Well, thank you so much, Arti, for having us here
Thank you for
in your
coming.
garden. This is very impressive. I'm especially impressed by the Malabar spinach, right?
Yeah,
And this you can put in your salad,
yeah.
which I need to eat more
Okay,
of.
you can eat it. You
Can I
try.
actually try? Can I try
Yeah,
this
you
one?
try. Just try.
Oh wow!
Yeah.
It's actually got a hint of like a. It's got a taste. I can't even put my finger on it, but this
Because
is lovely.
they sell in markets too.
yeah.
They sell this one in markets, like they take out the leaves and sell in markets. I like to tell the ladies, please ladies, utilize your time doing your own gardening. Like you can help your families there. It's like this is the hard time. You have to do it your own. You have to do your own gardening. At least you can use the time there to do your planting. You got everything at your home. Use that thing to use rather than buying it.
Yeah.
Use your own thing there. You can use the soil there. Anything, then you can plant.
Yeah.
we can get the vegetables. Fresh vegetables is good for the health.
Wouldn't it be nice just walk out of your house into the backyard and just go and pick your vegetables and cook it?
Yeah.
It's awesome. We then hopped over next door to Vani's house to hear her story. Vani shared with us that even being a farmer's daughter, she did not quite show the interest in farming as she had done lately, thanks to her newfound knowledge from the Telewoman program.
I'm from Coral Island, but live down here all these years. I've been planting trees, big fruit trees, right? Especially when I have got palms. I've been selling my palms all these days to earn from that because we are not working. This is some income. I got my flowers, to sell, and even I started off with my plantation. I'm also a beekeeper.
Wow.
Yeah.
Do you have any here?
Got the farm is right at the back, the end of my things. Doesn't go well this time, but yeah, I'm getting there.
That's okay. I mean, it's a process, right?
Yeah,
Like you
yes.
learn and then you try
Vani's house was surrounded by beautiful foliage that encompassed years of planting and planning. She incorporated the lessons from the program into her backyard garden and is now a mentor to other women in the Navakai community alongside Arty.
I learn a lot about the preparation of soil. Soil, when the soil is well prepared, it's 100% plants are growing. That's 100% plants growing. The preparing of the soil is the most important in farming. Because good soil, good yield, and good crop. I learned from this Agro and Tel-A-Woman about planting, the correct way of planting. And this preparation of soil. And when I started off, I see it's coming up because I've been away for too long, and I love this, and I see it grows very well. And I share that with other women in the community. After the program of training the women, I do visit them and see how they are doing, and we replace the plants that are not growing. We went back there, and me and other friend, Arty, visiting other women. When we know that the plants are not growing well, we replace them with new seeds. I like about meeting other women and sharing all the knowledge, their secrets. I like the way they put women together. And what I've learned too from them is they teach me we taught them and they teach us too. It's good, we exchange things, we learn new things from some other women. Even if we do training, we learn from them too.
We hope you enjoyed today's episode. Tune in next week to find out Mabel and Jacqueline's life after being made redundant as flight attendants amidst COVID-19. We're heading out to Tel-A-Woman and Sambeto to visit their home gardens and learn how they made mountains out of molehills. That's next week on Green Pillars. We'll see you then.